ever have one of those days where you're like, oh my gosh, I left the house at 7:30 this morning. I was supposed to catch the 8:30 ferry to Block Island. I missed it by 2 minutes. Then I was booked on the 10 o'clock ferry, and I had trouble parking. I got rebooked again. So this reminds me, I'm going at 11:30. I was supposed to be there at 9:30 this morning. Now I'm going to be there at 1:30. But when things don't go your way, I'm reminded of Proverbs. I like the fact that it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean on to him. So there has to be a reason. So I'm just going to walk you around and take you and show you where I'm at. Ferries are coming and going. This is the largest ferry terminal in New England, and it's really cool. They have ferries that go to Block Island, and I'm going to switch to my Meta glasses so you can see what I'm seeing. So this is the ferry terminal, and they have ferries that go to Greenport, Block Island, Cape Cod, all the islands, and they're just coming and going. You can load your cars on, you can do a high-speed walk. That's where I had challenging finding parking, but you can load. So I've loaded my car on here and taken this to what's called Greenport, Long Island, and then from there you drive across Greenport, you get another ferry, and you head to Shelter Island. From Shelter Island you can go to you get another ferry and you go to the Hamptons. So it's basically 3 ferries to get just to one place, but today I'm only taking one to go to Block Island. It's a high speed, it's not here. So it's more or less like this Sea Jet you see over here. But it's really cool that they allow you to load your car and you can go on. So this Sea Jet is similar to what I'm going to be taking to Block Island. Now, I scheduled a YouTube live. I was going to go live from the top deck and show you what it was like, because we are in Long Island Sound and we're going to be going out. I'm going to be going out into the ocean. Oh, look at the sailboats over there. And right over there is General Dynamics. That's where they have the submarine base, where they build all the nuclear I can't even speak. I'm still so verklempt from what occurred today. But it's a gorgeous day. It's going to be about 90 degrees. There's the New London Bridge. It takes you over to Mystic, Connecticut, Old Mystic Village, and Mystic Seaport, which is so cool. I'm going to try to get a better view other than these dumpsters, so just bear with me for a second. It's a little smoggy today, but I'm in downtown New London, which this really wasn't, when I grew up as a kid, this wasn't really a good town to be. It wasn't really safe, but they've changed it. They've rebuilt everything. They made it more, I guess, user-friendly, or visitor-friendly, or vacation-friendly, I guess you could say. And just look at the ocean. Is that not cool? All right, I gotta switch devices now. All right, I'm gonna turn this around so you can see what I'm seeing. Let me know if you've ever been to Long Island Sound, and then you'll see. So you can actually see the submarines in the water that they build. And as a kid, I was fortunate. Oh, I thought it was turned around. It wasn't. I can't see a thing without my reading glasses. But right over there is a submarine base. And that's where they build all the submarines for the government. And up here, and this will take you right out into the ocean. And you see whales. And there's even been dolphins up here. That's how warm the water's been. I don't get it. I didn't think dolphins went past like North Carolina, South Carolina. But apparently they're coming up to Connecticut. Right now a ferry's docking. And we'll... So I don't really have a scriptural message for you today. I just was going to have my little pity party that I missed the 8:30 ferry by a couple minutes. That I missed the 10 o'clock ferry by a couple minutes, and now I'm booked on the 11:30 ferry. So the bottom line of the message is trust in the Lord. Trust in God. Because it's, think of Proverbs. Or I like my favorite verse, and I quote this a lot, 1 Nephi 3:7. You just got to go and do. And I prayed about it this morning, and it still said go to Block Island, which is part of Rhode Island. It's which is just, it's beautiful. I'm going to, my friend has a boat there. It's I'm going to be visiting with her and her sister and her husband, and we're going to have a good time. But minus those dumpsters, look at how the car is just, they load them all up. They put them on elevators and cranes, and just, they get them. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see that. Right there, there's a car suspended. Oh, it's a BMW right there. And the elevators just lifted down. But right now they're docking. This one looks like it went to Staten Island or Long Island. So they're just massive. I'm going to get out of the way so the cars can depart. It's cute. So any advice you have for, I guess, when things don't go the way you want, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. Well, I'm going to go and read some scripture. Or actually, I think I'm not going to read. I'm going to listen to it. There's a lot of, every couple of minutes, there's boats coming and going from this terminal, heading out to sea to take cars that book reservations. Sometimes it takes months in advance to get those reservations. They have a nice little seating area. I was at over here. Isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't get any nicer. So I want to say have an awesome day. Thank you for listening to my little pity party. I turned it around. I feel better now that I've shared it. I think it's about, I always say, who needs a therapist? Just go live. Well, no, I'm not. If you need a therapist, get one. Somebody's car alarm is going off. But yeah, it's really adorable how they have little seating area. This is where I was earlier. And I'm just gonna wait and listen to talks and enjoy this view and make the best out of it. So if things aren't going the way you want, make the best out of it. Don't let things get in your way of achieving if you feel like you need to go somewhere or you need to do something. Just make it happen. And that's what I'm doing. I may be getting to where I wanted 5 hours later than I expected, but it's in God's hands. So have an amazing day, and bye for now. Oh, Karen, thank you. You said it's beautiful there. Yes, it is. I have to, that's the train. There's a train I didn't show you. But I'm gonna turn this around and you can see, if I zoom in, there's the Amtrak that's going by. This is actually the last stop before it hits the ocean. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this. Thank you for all those hearts. My friend Colette says thank you for sharing. My friend in Cambodia says, I'm off to sleep, good night. Well, sweet dreams. She's in Cambodia. There's a time difference. All right, guys. See you soon.